Stevie Wonder. What if the breath that saved your life also took your sight before you ever saw your mother's face? That was the first twist in the story of Stevie Wonder. And somehow, from that darkness, he built songs that feel like sunlight. Tonight, you'll hear how a boy with no vision taught the world how to listen, and how, even at 75, he's still wrestling storms with grace. Born early in Saginaw, Michigan, Stevie Wonder lost his sight to a condition linked with premature birth. No colors, no shapes, just sound. In a tiny Detroit apartment, his mother, Lula Mae Hardaway, hummed hymns to keep 6 kids warm when the furnace didn't. That's where Stevie learned the city by echo the bus brakes, the rain on cracked glass, the claps in a church choir. By 9, he was playing piano, drums, and harmonica by ear, like it was second nature. One winter afternoon, Ronnie White from The Miracles heard a skinny kid on a street corner turn a dented harmonica into pure gold. A studio visit later, Berry Gordy heard the same magic and said what the world would repeat for decades. That's a wonder. As little Stevie, he tore up the stage with Fingertips, Part 2, becoming the youngest solo artist to hit no. 1. Then, puberty hit. The angelic voice dropped, the phone stopped ringing, and the hallways got quiet. Was the wonder gone? Enter songwriter Sylvia Moy. She put his hands on the keys and said, "Play what's left in you." Out came Uptight. Everything's all right, the sound of a comeback punching through doubt. And then, the run that changed music forever. Music of My Mind, Talking Book, Inner Visions, Fulfillingness's first finale. Songs in the key of life. Late nights, raw fingertips, early synths that broke more than they worked. He played almost everything himself. It wasn't comfort, it was calling. And fate still swung hard. In 1973, a car crash left Stevie in a coma for days. When he woke, his first whispered question was, "Will I ever hear music again?" He did, hearing it heavier, deeper, lit by near loss. The songs got braver. Awards followed, but so did migraines, deadlines, and the loneliness of being everyone's miracle. Through it all, love kept changing shape. He married Cyrita Wright, 2 artists who parted gently and kept the music. With Yolanda Simmons, he welcomed his daughter, Aisha Morris. Yes, the heartbeat behind Isn't She Lovely? And son, Keita Morris. With Melody McCulley came Mumtaz Morris. Later, he built a home with designer Kai Millard Morris, welcoming sons Kyland and Mandla. And, when the marriage ended, he stayed present, choosing peace over headlines. Years on, he found steady light with Tomika Robin Bracey. And together, they welcomed 2 more children, turning late-life quiet into family music. The toughest goodbye? His mother, Lula Mae Hardaway. When she passed, he said the first sound he ever loved her voice went still. He played Ribbon in the Sky for her, and you could feel a son learning how to breathe again. Time added another test: failing kidneys. In 2019, he spoke calmly about a transplant, faith over fear, and made it through. These days, he moves slower, prays often, and plays softer. Not for charts, for gratitude. On calm evenings, neighbors swear they hear a few piano notes drift out like a prayer to the night. He calls it chasing that one note that sounds like peace. So, what did a blind boy teach the world? That vision lives in the soul, that pain can become rhythm. That love, whether it stays, shifts, or says goodbye, can still sing. If this journey moved you, show some love. Hit like, share this with someone who needs courage tonight, and subscribe for more true stories that light the dark. And tell me in the comments what Stevie Wonder song carried you through your storm.